All right, so I'm back in Rishikesh, and honestly, I am so happy to be back. Like, I was really looking forward to coming back here after being in Pune. And the week I got here was actually, they were doing the Bhakti Yoga, which is the Kirtans. This is really beautiful. It's like chanting with a group of people. It's honestly, if you have a chance, you should go. It's really like magical feeling. But anyways, I enjoyed my first few days of just kind of going to cute little cafes, exploring, walking around. I got henna, and then in Nikitan was for 5 days. I went for 4 of the days, so you'll see a couple of clips in here. But it is, I mean, you can just see like people are just like, I don't know, the energy was just so nice here. It is a really cool experience if you're able to go to that. I will say that I'm not like religious, but I am understanding it's important to like pray in your own way. Okay, this is okay, part of Rishikesh. It is amazing, but it is so clustered. Like there's this one street and there's like cars coming from both lanes. How they figured out, I don't even know. I call it controlled chaos here in Rishikesh. It is really cool to be able to witness, but sometimes it's a little overwhelming. And then Ganga is starting to look like more green, which I've never seen her look like this before, and it just was, she's beautiful. And then we had the full moon, and this was like when I was sick, so I just like laid in bed and watched the full moon. And then this is when I was trying to like start taking care of myself.
I don't even know where to start. So basically, I've been back in Rishikesh for a little over, well, has it been 2 weeks? I don't know, I'll have to count. Anyways, I think it's been 2 weeks, which is crazy because I got back here and I instantly just felt so comfortable and so safe again. Like the energy here is something that my body and my soul just really loves. I don't know why. I don't know how to describe it, but the energy here is just really good. And so I got here and I instantly just like felt so comfortable and I settled in really quick and I was feeling so good. And then like a week ago, I started to feel like really fatigued, and so I started taking a couple naps during the day, which is like really unlike me, and I kept trying to just like push through. And I've been trying to like finish up a couple of projects I've been working on, and I've just been feeling so stressed out because I'm trying to adjust to this whole thing of like not working a 9 to 5 and like me being my own boss. It sounds so great, but in reality, I'm a really hard worker and I sometimes am too hard on myself. So I burnt out. I felt really tired, so I was trying to take naps and just like keep moving. And then one day I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I really wanted to go walk down by the water, and it was raining, and I went anyways. And the weather here has kind of changed, and the combination was just a bad storm. And oh, the power went out. Anyways, I woke up one morning and felt like death, like literal death. Like I had no energy in my body, like absolutely no energy. And it sounds like kind of dramatic because really the only like physical symptoms I had was like a sore throat and like head congestion. But honestly, I think what really happened is that I've been on the road for 5 months now and I've just been like going and I have not been giving myself proper rest. I don't even know what day it is ever, so I'm not like, okay, on Sunday, let's rest. I don't even know what day is normally Sunday. And so I've just been like going for sometimes 12 hours for weeks on end now. And I think because I finally found that safety, that's one thing, this is one thing that gets me every time. It is the craziest thing, but your body will like go into self-preservation mode to protect you, and then when you find safety, your body's like fall apart. In my body, it was like months of falling apart that like came to the surface. And when I tell you that morning that I woke up and I had no energy, I literally woke up, went straight from my bed onto this couch. I laid on this couch. I didn't even, normally when I don't feel good, I'll be like, okay, I'll just do some editing or I'll do some like computer work or whatever. I could not even hold my phone up. Like, that sounds so dramatic, but I had no energy. So I literally laid on this bed and stared out that window that's right here for like 5 hours until I crawled off of this couch and then went back into bed and slept again. Like, over the last week, I have slept more than I've slept in like months. I'll sleep a full 9 hours at nighttime. I'll get up and then I'll be awake for a few hours and then I'll completely lose my energy and I'll have to go take a nap. Like, it has been the most humbling and frustrating, because not only did I lose like all my energy and endurance, my body feels so tender and so tight that like I've been forcing myself to roll out my yoga mat because my body has felt so sore, and like I can't even, it's the craziest thing. Like 2 weeks ago, I was in like the healthiest shape of my life, and now I can't even walk up and down the stairs without my lungs like burning and me like wheezing. I can't even, like, I can still touch my toes, but like my muscles feel so tender and tight, like, because the truth is that I pushed my body way too much and I was not giving my body proper rest. Although my diet is great, although my exercise is great, I have been sleeping at nighttime, but I have been going from project to scrolling to meeting up with friends, going out for adventures, and I haven't been setting aside time for like stillness. And my body said enough is enough. And as much as this is extremely frustrating and extremely humbling, I'm doing my best to honor my body and show my appreciation for how much it's done for me to allow me to get to this space where I am traveling the world. I'm following all my dreams. I'm doing everything that I could have ever imagined, and I haven't really been taking care of my body as much as it's been taking care of me. So I kind of had to like, one, completely dial back on everything. I have not opened my laptop and done any of my schoolwork or homework or anything in a week, which sounds crazy because I also have not went that long without doing any homework or schoolwork or anything, but I just needed a break. I've been being really consistent and like strict on my morning routine. So I'm not gonna lie, for like the last month, I would wake up and immediately get on my phone. And then the whole rest of the day I'd be doing something on my phone, doing something on my laptop, and just like not giving my mind rest. And so I've started this new rule where I wake up and the first thing I do is I come to the window, I open the window, get a little fresh air, I stand at the window to get some sunlight, I make a cup of tea or hot water, and I drink that in peace. Then I force myself to roll out my yoga mat, and I just kind of lay on my yoga mat and do really light stretches to kind of like stretch my body back out. And then I take a shower and get ready all before, and sometimes like today I even ate my breakfast and then I got my phone. So I'm waking up at like 6 and I'm not even looking at my phone until like 9 or 10 a.m. And I cannot tell you how much that has done for like my brain and my mental health. Because prior to me getting sick, I knew that I was like getting a little unregulated. Like I could feel it was getting difficult for me to like take a full deep breath, no matter how many like breathing exercises I did. I could feel my heartbeat was just like racing, no matter how much I tried to like sit and try to calm myself. I could feel that my body was just getting more and more unregulated. But rather than feeling like this is because I'm moving into the space where I'm not working a 9 to 5, I'm feeling this pressure to like prove myself, which I mean is understandable. I have heard many people talk about this before, so I think that's a little bit expected when you transition into a different role. I'm out of breath even just talking right now. I'm realizing the importance of really taking care of my body, because these days I'm asking my body for a lot more. The stuff that I'm working on isn't just a 9 to 5 job where I'm showing up and following somebody else's commands, which is sucky, but in retrospect, that requires a lot less effort than me getting on my computer and figuring out all the logistics behind my business and putting my heart and soul into this course that I'm designing. This is requiring so much energy and so much intention that I wasn't acknowledging how much it was draining me. And I think I was feeling guilty for taking any time off because, I'm not working for somebody. And so it's been really tough. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm extremely privileged, but it doesn't come without its own difficulties. So I've been adjusting to that, and Honestly, over the last like few days, I have been trying to eat all my meals in silence. I've been playing a little weird game on my phone rather than scrolling, because I'm also realizing that I was using social media as a way to numb and as a way to make it seem like I was taking a break. Like I would get overwhelmed with one of my projects and then I would give myself a break by letting myself scroll. But in all reality, that's not a proper break. And so it wasn't helping me. But I am going to acknowledge that my brain at this point is a little addicted to being on my phone. And so I'm giving myself grace. I'm trying to structure my days around being off of my phone, but I'm also not going to deprive myself of me wanting to be on my phone. And so rather than scrolling, I'm playing these little games that are an alternative, but they're also mentally stimulating. It's not just mindlessly scrolling, it's like matching and, strategically placing things and actually using my brain in like a healthy way. So this has been tough. I'm not going to lie, it's been really tough. It's been like I think a week since my sickness and I'm finally feeling better. I still don't have endurance, but it's improving every day and I'm doing very intentional things to kind of like take care of myself to recover. So yeah, weird update.
So, yeah, adjusting, learning this new normal for me. It's been an adjustment, but oh my gosh, being here in India is just, I could not be more grateful. I love it here so much. And okay, this is Diwali. Diwali. I feel like I don't say anything right, but this is such a magical festival. Everything here is.